Welcome everybody to the Claws Out podcast, where we get into the video game news, topics, and industry. We want to make sure that we're caught up with what's going on, what's new, and what's happening. So if you guys like that and you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. We are always bringing in a weekly podcast. We will usually have this live Friday, and then we'll have the VOD up on Saturday or the weekend. But we will be pushing it every other Friday, every Friday. And yeah, that's how you botch an entrance, guys. That's how you get the podcast started. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I am Panda Claus. I have my Twitch over at twitch.tv panda underscore claw. With this week's topic, and to start it all off, we had some big news. The first topic of this week is Xbox Game Pass versus PlayStation Plus. We had some interesting news that came out midweek, early during the week, and it was that PlayStation Plus was launching a video. As the battle of subscription gaming service heats up, Sony appears poised to offer a new perk to PlayStation console owners. Sony Movies with your Sony games. A logo for a new service dubbed PlayStation Plus Video Pass is live on Sony's PlayStation.com servers. As of this writing, it was part of Polish language PlayStation promotion, spotted by Video Games Chronicle, before being taken down. The page in question suggested a 2-day test run for this new service, available exclusively to subscribers of Sony Played PlayStation Plus service on April 21st to 22nd. While the description of the service was vague, merely mentioning PS Plus Video Pass and date range, an attached image clarified that PlayStation console owners should expect 3 recent films released by Sony Pictures: Venom, Bloodshot, and Zombieland. PS Plus Video Pass thus might revolve around films from Sony-owned companies like Columbia Pictures, TriStar Pictures, but whether additional studios might participate, exactly how films would be doled out to paying customers, and remains unclear. All right. So big news was that they released this kind of like pilot video game news video game um what was it? What's the exact wording? Video game PlayStation Plus Video Pass. So the PlayStation Plus Video Pass was something that was launched exclusively in Poland, and it was picked up by some other, according to Video Games Chronicles, which is like a news media. Interestingly enough, was the fact that this was something that was just randomly available for 2 days for PS Plus members, and even weirder, it was only exclusive to Sony, um, like owned movies, like we just mentioned, Venom and Bloodshot. I didn't know it was just those, and I didn't even know Zombieland was a part of that Sony, I guess, corporation. I don't know what they want to do with this. I felt like it was really interesting because there are a lot of Sony movies that are coming out that we know of, right? And like, what who would this be for? It really felt, my big theory is that it really felt like this was Sony's first move of like, all right, let's see what a subscription service would look like, because up to now, Sony has had the PlayStation Now, ironically, and to me, it's had a lot of good options on there. You could stream them. I don't see the big difference between Game Pass and PS Now, only to the fact that there was like better games right now on the Xbox Game Pass. There's a ton of like really new titles. There's like, now we got Bethesda on there. So that's the big hitters of Xbox right now. But and again, neither of those were Xbox exclusive titles. Where Xbox Game Pass is doing big right now because they got a new game from man, what was it called? Oh man, we've been talking about Outriders for so long. But Outriders, published by Square Enix, now that it's on Game Pass, it did really good, and I feel like it's picking up a lot of steam, especially having Bethesda now. Bethesda being owned now by Xbox, and with the with Sony having just like so much success and exclusives, like they don't even have to try like putting out like anything Sony puts out exclusively usually does really good. Like for like maybe a couple titles that don't do as well, maybe like Dreams, and we saw Days Gone. Unfortunately, it's not getting a sequel. But there are a lot of titles out there that you might say, oh, okay, well, does Sony really need the attention that they or do does Sony need to push like stuff like this where they do a video pass? I don't know. Maybe it was their first attempt to see like, well, if this movie, stream, like I guess test goes anywhere, we'll see what we do. But right now, if you guys go this week, they announced that next week that'll be available. But if you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, it's free. So there you go, another big hitter of PlayStation. They're giving it to you for free. I don't know what else. I guess we would expect from Sony. I would love to hear some ideas of what would you guys think, or what would make you feel like, all right, Sony is putting their foot down, or Sony has they're in the race for the streaming service battle. Because right now, I feel like there really isn't, in my opinion. Like there's Game Pass where like you have a lot of options. You could get a game for free, but unfortunately, like me, if you did get Outriders, it wasn't doing too great on Game Pass, and overall, it just wasn't doing great. But like it wasn't doing that great on Game Pass because it was crashing. I had a lot of issues, connectivity, a lot of issues. I probably don't shouldn't even attach that to the fact that Outriders itself had a lot of issues. But yeah, I don't think I've had a lot of other problems with different games on Game Pass. But I feel like if you want to get free games, PlayStation Plus gives you a ton. Like each month you get a different free game, and recently it's been big hitters. Like we had Final Fantasy VII remake, I think like 2 months ago now, and Benji Baines was good, man. And now recently we had Days Gone last month or this month still, and it really feels like Sony. And then I don't know where um we just have Horizon Zero Dawn out. So it's crazy how we have all these different titles that Sony's really giving out for free. I don't know what to expect next. I know we've gotten Uncharted in the past. I know at one time God of War was free. I know Last of Us has been free. There's been a lot of free titles from Sony, and for me to say, all right, like if you're a PlayStation person, you're grabbing those. They're in the PlayStation Plus store, and like why not just download it? You might not ever play it, but it's just there. And it's not even an extra service where Game Pass, like you actually do have to pay. And those games you technically get to stream. And I don't know. So far for me, I remember playing awesome. The best my opinion is that so far I really like what PlayStation is doing, where they're just pushing out titles, pushing out games, and they're giving them for free. Game Pass, I feel like that's more of a like, all right, I want more options. Like if maybe let's put it this way: if you're like a casual player, definitely go to PlayStation, because like they're giving you a lot of games, and like if you don't have a lot of time, like myself, I don't have a lot of time. I barely finish the games I have. Like PlayStation Plus is awesome. And a comment from Benji: I love PS Plus. How you just add it to your library and you just have it. Yeah, I think that's been the best thing to me, because like there are plenty of titles there where like, you know what, I might get around to that one day, and if there's nothing, absolutely nothing to play, I'll go check my PS library that I've had thanks to PlayStation Plus, and I'll go ahead and download whatever I got. And then on the other hand, you have Game Pass, where Game Pass or Xbox Live used to give free games. I don't know if they still do. I haven't really looked into it, because basically Game Pass like kind of took over everything. Like if you don't go to Game Pass, there's a ton of games. So like if you maybe, I guess it is more like they always say, it's more aimed towards family and accessibility, because you just have whatever, like literally anything. Like oh man, there was a game recently that somebody talked about where they were looking for it on the Switch, but then they found out that it was free on Game Pass, so they just went over in Game Pass and played it there. Benji Ben says, I think what PlayStation is doing is great. Much content to offer, and exclusive. Yeah. So I think you have just two different options right now. Where like, do you want to just have everything? Well, go to Game Pass. Do you want to just have some titles that are really good and occasional free downloads? Go to PS Plus. And let's see another comment. Xbox users and the community seem to be more dedicated and focused gamers on one or few titles. Yeah. So I think right now it's just great options for either people. If you're a PlayStation guy, you got great options. You're an Xbox guy, you got a great option. So I don't see this war that I feel like we continuously see on like social media or the internet. But maybe PlayStation does eventually make their own Game Pass. And that'd be pretty cool. I don't see them doing it anytime soon. But if they ever do, I feel like the PlayStation option will be something that will also cater to PlayStation people. I feel like they might not push as much as Xbox does, where they'll have like a tier system, or like I'm sure the exclusives will never be like what Xbox is doing is kind of crazy, where they're like, all right, every exclusive is gonna be on here for free day one. That is pretty crazy. I don't ever see PlayStation doing that. That's really hard to think where PlayStation titles just sell so good. Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy remake. Oh man, what PlayStation title came out this year? Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man in general. I do not see PlayStation doing that because one, they don't have to, right? We see how incredibly the PS5 has sold and how just like it continues to grow. It's hard to get. Still, I don't have a PS5. I would have probably got one the release day. But now that it's been out so long, I'm like, you know what? I'll probably just wait for a price drop, which we probably won't get for a while. But it's just crazy to think that, how high PlayStation just in general as a brand sits. And Xbox has been literally like gunning it, man. Xbox has been hitting the gym, getting those reps, doing those squats because they're trying to keep up with PlayStation. That there's no lie in that. And we got just Nintendo on the side, like just doing whatever they want because it's Nintendo. Well, we're gonna drop it here with the Game Pass versus PS Plus options. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate the comments right now. We did get a whole lot of different opinions, and that's really good to know because everybody has different circumstances, or I would say situations when it comes to gaming. Like, do you have a whole lot of time? Well, you're gonna pick this. Do you have limited time? Well, you might go with this, and it's great that there's just options for everybody. Xbox Live removes requirements for free to play games today. So, this is according to the Verge article. Microsoft is removing a requirement for an Xbox Live Gold subscription to play free to play multiplayer games today. So, this was released on Wednesday, the 21st. The software maker has been testing this removal over the past few weeks, and now every Xbox One an Xbox Series SX owner will be able to play free multiplayer games without Xbox Live Gold. Microsoft is also unlocking Xbox Party Chat and the Looking for Groups feature as part of the rollout. The Xbox Live Gold changes mean popular games like Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, Apex Legends, and many others will no longer require a subscription. More than 50 games will now be free to play. The changes certainly make the 2099 Xbox Series X console a lot more appealing as a device for free to play multiplayer games. Microsoft's removal of the Xbox Live Gold requirement came after the company was forced to reverse a price hike to the Xbox Live Gold subscription earlier this year. Wow, so that's actually really, really good news. I hadn't read the full details about that, but the fact that now games like Destiny 2, Fortnite, Apex Legends, is free to play is amazing, because it really makes one of the best deals for the Xbox Series S console, which is $300, I assume right now. A really affordable option for everybody. If you guys don't know, right now a Switch is literally $300, but doesn't really come with games unless you subscribe to online service, which nobody would really say go to subscribe to Nintendo for the online service. If you're looking for a PS5, they're impossible to get. If you're looking for a PS4, I mean they have a great catalog. But if you're looking for something new, The Xbox Series X with a $300 price and now free to play games. I think that's really good. I think that's a smart move from Xbox because obviously there's a lot of people who love Apex, people who love Fortnite, Destiny, and Warzone, and I think that's the smartest decision they've made yet because one, they were the only ones that weren't doing it. Kind of looks bad on you, Xbox, because PlayStation had that done from I don't know how long, but they've been on that from the jump. Like Fortnite was able to free to play. Any free to play game didn't make you have PS Plus to play, which is unfortunately what Xbox was doing for so long. So good on you, Xbox, for finally getting around to doing this. But also, like, this took a long time, for us to get here, and I feel bad for a lot of people that had to pay. Maybe they never had to. What if again? What if you just literally turned on your Xbox to play Apex, but you've had to pay for the Xbox Live Gold for so long, and then it wasn't until now that Xbox was like, all right, man, we're not gonna charge you anymore. Go ahead and get your free game. It looks bad. It does look bad, but at least they got around to it and everybody can enjoy. And as you guys know, I am a big Nintendo Switch player. Right now, I've been digging my teeth into Monster Hunter, and I play a lot of Among Us on Switch. And yeah, those main two right now. Occasionally some Fortnite. Haven't been playing a lot of Fortnite, but I'm actually gonna be playing that today. Anyways, the big cool thing about this week was that we have a lot of updates because Monster Hunter digital event was finally announced for April 27th, 7 a.m. I guess that's Pacific DT. Not quite sure. But April 27th, 2021, we're going to get we already have like two monsters announced for Monster Hunter Rise update. Not entirely huge news, but in the sense of like they might be holding off on more info. Maybe there's going to be information that we don't know about, and that's what we're all excited for. I have prototype from the community that he's a big Monster Hunter guys player. If you guys don't know, he was telling me he's just saying that it's gonna drop. We're gonna get a huge drop. We're gonna get all kinds of monsters and different things. I'm more skeptical. Give me one second. Might not be the big drop we think it's gonna be. It might be good. It just not might be huge. So don't have my hopes up high for it. But yeah, Monster Hunter, at least more content because a lot of people already ate the game up. Like there was a lot to do, but they ate the game up already. And then the other update we might get news about this week. This is just literally all rumor. It's the the Animal Crossing May update. So this is supposed to be the 2.0 update. We haven't had much updates since the Sanrio update, and honestly, the Sanrio wasn't that appealing to people. I didn't really hear a lot of people going crazy about it. Clearly, people within the Animal Crossing community love the Sanrio update, and so that was that. But there hasn't really been an event lately since maybe the Mario day when we got all the Mario stuff, and then from the Pave event, which was back in I think the beginning of March or February. Yeah, it was February. Pave event. That one was a lot of fun, but we really haven't had a lot more Animal Crossing information. So ooh, it's a hit or miss. We don't know. People are saying this is gonna be the biggest update since like a year ago. People are saying like it's been the anniversary of Animal Crossing. I don't know. I don't know what to expect, but something's coming to Animal Crossing. If you guys haven't turned on your Switch, if you guys haven't visited your island, you're gonna want to. I literally turned my Switch on yesterday and logged into to my island. I feel so bad. Like, get over it. Go visit your villagers. Go see them. Go talk to them. Get rid of those roaches in the house because you will have roaches if you haven't turned it on forever. But yeah, big update. Hopefully, really, really, really hoping we get it with big update. But yeah, and then finally, the biggest news is that we're gonna get Pokemon Snap this Friday, upcoming Friday, April 30th. It's gonna be really cool because this was actually not in my radar. But again, one of my big homies, Altered Prototype, he was saying how much he was excited for this and how great this is gonna be, and I was just like, man, like he got me into it because apparently Pokemon Snap came out years ago in the NES, and man, that was something that I never got to play. So let's see. The trailers already looked really cool. It's about taking pictures. You can interact with the Pokemon, make them do different things. I don't know yet. I'm kind of like lukewarm on it. Can't wait to see when it comes out. Might get it, might not, but it is exciting. Pokemon stuff. We are getting the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl in June. So like, and then we're getting so many other Nintendo games where you're gonna get Skyward Sword. Just great stuff. Nintendo's finally giving us for us Switch players, and that's that. Shout out of the week goes to the homie Turtleman528. Turtleman has been in the Claw Crew for a really long time. He is probably one of the first people that ever joined the Claw Crew Discord. Turtleman's been around with us. We've played Among Us with him. We played Fortnite with him. We haven't played Monster Hunter, but he's also a fellow hunter. He likes to play World on Game Pass. But definitely check him out. He's always been trying to hit affiliates. So if you guys could hit him with those extra 5 followers, he's really gonna appreciate it. You'll find him playing some Minecraft, and he recently got a new laptop, which really helped him to get his stream together more. So shout out to the homie Turtle Man. He's always popping in and supporting the stream. And, we gotta show some love to the Claw Crew. But that's gonna do it for this podcast. We were a little bit all over the place, but thank you so much to everybody that came through. White Ranger, Benji, and other Benj. Appreciate you guys for popping through. Bree, thank you for tuning in as well, helping me out with the mods. But I hope everybody has a great rest of the day wherever you are. And yeah, for anything else, make sure to stay tuned here for twitch.tv panda underscore claws, and we'll catch you later.